Alright, goal 5. And this is going to be another fuel conservation challenge. And we have to finish this double lapper in basically on top of the class, the GTE Pro class, which is going to be 4th, meaning there are going to be 3 LMP1s ahead. Alright, so here we go. Looks like we're starting with 30 units of fuel, so roughly 15 units per lap. Of course, with a rolling start, we are using a little bit extra at the beginning. Here, let's send Magnus off to on a special excursion mission to check out the what's on that side, Bugatti circuit, right? Why don't we have Bugatti circuit? Come on. We have the long Le Mans circuit, so that would be kind of nice inclusion to have the little Bugatti circuit in the game as well. But anyway, with Magnus out of the way, since we have to manage the fuel as we did in earlier goal, basically for each checkpoint, if you use 5 units of fuel, right? So after this first chicane, gonna be the first checkpoint. So we are on the north of 25 units. There we go, 25 and change. And of course, that is including some extra that we spent at the beginning with the rolling start. So we are looking pretty good in terms of the fuel management, the amount of fuel that we got left. So we're on track and on target. Of course, we're on track, and we're getting reasonable separation from Zoe and the gang. Let's see, a little bit past the halfway point. It's going to be the second checkpoint down this straight here. And we are finishing with 21 units and change of fuel. So, alright, adding to the surplus here. So, of course, that means if we by any chance we get overtaken by one of these other bots, then that allows us that extra amount of fuel to get into a little bit more of a, not as much of an econ mode, but more of a top speed mode, go full throttle, right? So of course we'll take it easy here since we got a safe lead and no reason to overdrive. Coast as much as we can. There we go. So just let up on that gas pedal a bit earlier than you would normally. And lap 1 we finished with 17 units plus change. So if we keep up with the trend, we should have a pretty good amount of surplus fuel at the end, which is good. Kind of helps you stay a little bit more relaxed because you don't feel like you can race a little bit more like a normal race when you have the surplus fuel, right? Anyway, just hitting that 15 unit mark as we're heading into Tetra Rouge, starting this first Mulsanne straight. And of course, we're going to be hitting the first checkpoint here for lap 2, the final lap. And we got quite a bit of extra fuel now. 2 full extra liters, if you will, and change. So yes, we got fuel to burn, so we can race a little bit more competitively instead of economically, right? Wonder, can I catch up to LMP1s? We'll see. Oh, I can smell their exhaust. I suppose if I wasn't as conservative with fuel in the lap 1, perhaps I would have been able to catch up to these guys. But we'll see. This Indianapolis and Arnage will tell us all we need to know if we're gonna catch up. And so close, but okay, we can overtake Audi. All right, there we go, overtaking at least one LMP1. I don't think I can do any more than that though, because I don't even see the second place at this point. So what's the point? We'll let Audi go. Keep its pride intact, right? Allow him to finish on the podium. And I think we're lapping somebody, right? That looks like a... Yeah, that's not the second place. That's just a last place, right? So there we go. Almost 4 units of fuel remain at the end. As we casually stroll through the finish line ahead of Zoe. All right. Six minutes 44 seconds and change. Yeah, a lot of these goals, they ask you to finish not necessarily first place. So I mean, you can finish first place, but of course then your bots will adjust as well. So at least I think they would. So because they don't allow you to get better position, difficult to, hire anybody like agent or engineer or manager for extra bonus, because I think you have to get the first place, right? You have to win to take it, get their bonus. Anyway, that does it for goal 5, penultimate goal. And on to the final goal. Here we go. We'll see you there.